So then I think the last thing is why do we need to process any of this stuff? I know that we've talked about it sort of together periodically, and
Mm-hmm.
I've certainly heard it talked about on the radio and in different places, but why can't we just go back to normal? Why can't we just pretend that this never happened and, you know, revert back?
When we don't go back and process hard feelings and hard experiences, it's not that they go away. They kind of just distill and calcify and wait until we feel ready or until we can't avoid them any longer. And then not only are they the hard experiences and the hard feelings, but now they're the calcified version.
Yeah.
It really serves us better in the long run to reflect and to give time and attention to our hard experiences as they are unfolding.
We do not have, as a nation, as a people, a very good history or habit for making sense of big national global events. I think the closest one that I can think of in my memory was September 11th, and we are actually coming up on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. That was such a hit literally to our identity, to who we are as a nation, to how we understand ourselves, and to how we live and interact with our community and the world. This pandemic is even greater in terms of its loss of life, in terms of its impact on the habits and the norms of how we are and how we gather as community in our society. And so I do think that we need to spend a lot of time and in a lot of different ways, sort of teasing, testing, tinkering, making sense, explaining, wondering, questioning, all of it.
Now, I know some of you are hoping that we can just pick up and move forward like nothing's ever happened. Looking in the rear view at all of our experiences these last 17 months feels just too hard. But what we know from the wisdom of our tradition, from scripture, and from really smart behavioral scientists is that it is so important as we come out of a time of struggle and of trauma that we take time to reflect, to learn how to tell the story of what we've been through by ourselves and communally, so that that might become the strong foundation of who and what we become next.
So part of what we're hoping to do this fall through art, through story, through music, through moving our bodies, through conversation, we're trying to help people almost soften that hard clay of our lives and figure out what shape is emerging, figure out what God has for us. Look back, figure out where God was, look forward, see where God is leading, and trust that this experience, while horrible and tragic and traumatic, it can still lead us into a beloved kingdom, a beloved, peaceable realm where God and the community are aligned together.